devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Off the play fake on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And this one is caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Past midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense joins the party with a score. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Well, Kirk played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught quickly. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Pass caught. Second down now. And now they run the draw play. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining, and now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Worked out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pulls it in. It's Harbor. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass complete. It's second down now. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Gamecocks offense is on the move now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks that one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Tigers will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Running it back, it's Brown. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Hold it. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Look at this, he'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the
looking for a deep completion. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, South Carolina. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. And the kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with a 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? To throw, it's Klubnik. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
And the quarterback dropping back. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pass caught down at the 20. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It's now second and goal to go.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.